Oscar BEVIS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here at York Hall and I'm joined by Mr. Sam Jones. Sam, how are you?
Yeah, good mate, yourself?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, man, it's freezing in here.
It is, yeah. I mean, all the windows are broken at York Hall, so when you're inside, you're outside, basically.
You could be in LA now, couldn't you, for the Logan Paul case?
Mate, I'd rather be at the home of British boxing, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a busy time for Sjam boxing.
Yeah.
First things first, you've got Joyce-Huck tonight. Convincing points victory. I saw you speak to George, have a couple words after. Are you pleased?
Yeah, I was pleased with him. There's a lot of work to do because I say George's been out the ring for a year. I thought he stopped and admired his work a little bit too much because he had the guy hurt a couple of times. I thought he could have done a little bit more, but I think you can't really be arguing because he's been out the ring for a year. He's won every round pretty convincingly. He put his shots together well, and you can see his class. He's got his full of class. So he's going to fight again on December the 14th on the Interview Golden Gloves show. So keep him nice and active, and then we want a meaningful fight this year.
You said to me Lucas Brown and Dave Allen. Yeah, he's not messing about.
No, not well. So if George has said that, then that's what it is. But yeah, I'll be happy with that. I don't know how long Dave Allen's going to box for, but yeah, would love that fight. Ellis Machin as well. He's a young pro. Why not?
And obviously, you've got some good contacts in the States with Guido as well. Yeah. So Fury camps, bit of sparring as well.
No, we're gonna 100%. I spoke to Ben Davison the other day, and we're gonna get George out with Tyson Fury sparring for the Wilder camp along with Guido.
I think I saw you compare George to Tyson in terms of style. Obviously, I know people
don't
say
too because people are going to say I've gone fucking mental, but like stylistically, that's what he models himself, and that's what I meant by that. Yeah. Good footwork, fast hands. That's what that hit, don't get hit. That's Tyson Fury's style. I didn't say he was the same as Tyson. Jesus. I was saying that's what he models himself off. And George is full of class, and people will see the best of him as he progresses and as he fights better opponents.
I mean, that guy did come out throwing.
He come to win the fight.
It suited him that he was throwing, and you could see George's movement.
He made George work. He made George work, which is what we needed. But George needs to get better. He needs to get better. But that was just getting the ring rust stuff, and that opponent kind of woke him up a bit because he came to win. He came to take George's head off. He saw it. He was on some Mexican meat, wasn't he? He was. The triceps the size of the shard, didn't he?
Oh, he was a big geezer. Yeah. Joe Joyce.
Yeah.
The purse bid was won by Marco Huck's team, and he's going to fight for the European title in Germany.
Yeah, he's fighting. So they have 30 days to sort it out. So by next week they have to give us a date, and it has to be before Christmas. So let's see what they come up with.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. We're going to find out. I think next Thursday what date it is. That's the deadline. So if they don't come up with it, then it goes. Hopefully we can get it on in the UK. But it looks as though it is going to be in Germany. So it's going to have to be before Christmas.
Obviously, a fight where Joe would be, you'd think, a big favourite. And you said to me before, actually, that opponent-wise, Joe could fight at a higher level than Marco Huck, but the chance to win the European title on foreign soil.
This is what I mean. Like people are going to look at it and go, "Why is Joe fighting Marco Huck?" But that's who's next in line for the fight. The EBU have mandated that fight. Have made that fight. The EBU fight, so we're not going to pull out. Yeah. So we're not going to pull out. We're going to go and win the belt, and it just so happens Joe's going to have to go to foreign soil and get it. So that's what we have to do. Joe's ready. He's been training. Yeah, Lerone Richards here.
Yeah. Birmingham,
November the 30th against Lennox Clark. That's in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks time.
3 weeks time. Yeah.
3 weeks time. So yeah, it's a massive fight for Lerone. He's gonna. He'll end up. He's got the WBO European at the moment. He's got the. Commonwealth. Yeah. He's going to go and add the British title selection, and next year we want Lerone challenging for world honours next year. He's that good.
I mean, like you said, he's sort of getting a collection of belts behind him now. So.
Yeah, he's getting a good collection of belts, but listen, he has to go and get the job done. Lennox Clark's a good fighter, he's a good strong fighter. He's fighting in his hometown. I think he sells a lot of tickets, so it's not going to be easy. But I think Lerone's world class, and I think Lerone will do a job on him.
You lot are loving jobs in people's backyards, isn't you?
Yeah.
That's the Sjam way now.
Sometimes got to be done that way, hasn't it? It's got to be done. That Cody beats Zach Chelly over it. Yeah. So it's the way. Sometimes they've got to be the way. But yeah, Guido's fighting on the same day at the Cosmopolitan, same bill as Frampton. So I've got to go there this time because Adam went there last time. He went to it, so I'm not going to be at Lerone's fight, which is unfortunate. But I've got to be with Guido that day.
And Guido, his opponent?
No, not yet. His opponent's going to be announced next week.
Right. Okay.
As I say, next year we're looking to step Guido up. Right now it's going to be his 6th fight. He's only still young. He's only 20, just turned 25 years old. So just taking it steady with Guido. But next year, we've made it very clear to Top Rank we want the Sonny Conto fight, which will be two undefeated young heavyweights going at it.
Oh, it's a good fight, yeah.
Yeah, great fight.
What do you make of Daniel Dubois' opponent?
Fujimoto,
yeah.
Fujimoto, whatever his name is. Yeah, yeah. Look, he's highly ranked. It is what it is, isn't it? Like they're just keeping him active. They're doing the right things with Daniel. Do you know what I mean? People are saying he's doing a bad job. He's not. Like he's with Daniel. Frank's doing a really good job of him. He's just keeping him very active. But fighting opponents that he's going to knock over in 2 rounds isn't going to stand him in good stead if he fights someone like Joe. Do you know what I mean? Because I think opponents like that are it's kind of false confidence. I believe Joe and Dubois are going to fight next year. That's the fight that we've made very clear we'll take no problem. If the money's right and the deal's right, we'll fight him no problem.
So you feel like if he stops Fujimoto quickly,
yeah.
if that's even his name,
Fujimoto,
and then it'd be him, Lati, and the baby food Ghanaian guy.
Yeah. As I say,
if he stops free quite quickly, you feel like for him that's a sort of false confidence.
It's false confidence in my honest opinion. But Daniel Dubois is just doing his job. You don't get paid for overtime. He's knocking these guys out. He's looking spectacular. If Joe fought these guys, the same thing would happen. But Joe's fighting Brian Jennings of the world. Do you understand what I mean? People that are really been at the top level. Marco Hookers, yeah, he's probably seen better days. Everybody knows that. But we're talking about a former world champion. I think he's won. He was a unified champion. What was he? Was he the unified champion?
Cruiser.
Yeah, unified cruiserweight world champion. I don't know. He's definitely held some couple of versions of a world title at cruiserweight. Still got to be taken seriously. And then next year we're looking for the big fights. Big fights.
KSI Logan Paul.
Yes.
The big one tonight.
Yeah.
That's where the big money is. You strike me as a man who's doing quite well in that whole YouTube industry, the whole beef, the liveliness.
No, like again, as I said before, I think it's great. I think it's good. They've come into the business, but when they start saying about we can beat real professional boxers, they're talking shit, aren't they? Come on now, you're a couple of YouTubers. So it's like me and you having a scrap on TV, isn't it? It's only the same thing.
Is Louis Edmondson a super middle?
Super middleweight, yeah.
So
Louis Edmondson would batter both of them in the same ring.
Stick one of them in with Louis.
Yeah, Louis wouldn't beat both of them in the same ring on the same night. It's ridiculous. But it's again, you're going to get an entertaining fight, aren't you? Because it's 2 novices having a punch up. So I've got nothing against it. But when they start stepping out of their line and saying we'll fight professional boxers, then that's when you're being disrespectful. There's people that have worked their whole life. You know what's happening out there.
I know, it sounds like I'm missing a bit of a cracker here. Florian Marku as well. Yeah. You saw Florian Marku?
Florian Marku, yeah, the Albanian king.
The ticket seller.
Yeah, big ticket seller. He can fight as well. You know he can fight as well. He can really fight. He's happy out there.
I'll tell you what.
It's going off out there, isn't it? It's Florian's fighting on the Ultimate Boxer. Yeah, on the. I'm losing track.
Manchester,
December the 13th, day before the MTK Golden Contract. So yeah, he's fighting that day.
I mean, he fought on the last Ultimate Boxer and pretty much sold the place out on his own.
Yeah, same thing again. I think he sold about 800, 900 tickets for this one. He's a big name, and we want to get him. We're looking to get him a promoter. Every promoter is interested in him, and then we're looking to box him all around Europe. He's got a big fan base in Europe, and then hopefully a homecoming in Albania.
Conor Benn. That's what he mentioned to me last time. He said he just looked at the camera and just went, I want to call out Conor Benn, and I was like,
cool. About to do the accent then. No, Conor Benn. Everybody calls Conor Benn now because again he's a big name, son of a legend, isn't he? Like he's a good fighter. He's done everything right as a professional so far, Conor Benn. But look, I'd love to make that fight. With Florian has told me actively he wants to fight Conor Benn, so hopefully we can make that fight next year.
Okay, have I left anything?
No, mate. That's it.
Should we go and watch that fight?
Let's go and watch that fight.
Sjam Jones, thank you very much.